Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and happy February. So now it's February, it's time for me to make my February TBR. I'm actually filming this on the 1st of February, so we're going to set myself up for the month. I wanted to create a more interesting way of picking my TBR rather than just picking a bunch of books that I want to read, because I'm awful at doing that. I don't stick to it. So I thought if I have a game like aspect of it, maybe I'll be more likely to read the books that I've picked. So I've come up with a game. I haven't quite got a name for it. I'm gonna need some help. I'm thinking Tic-Tac-Toe TBR, TBR Tic-Tac-Toe, Tic-Tac TBR. It's a work in progress on that one. But basically the concept is tic-tac-toe. So we'll start off with a blank 3x3 grid with 9 squares. I have a wheel of names, TBR prompt thing that I've made. So it's got 35 prompts in it. We're going to pick one of them at random to fill each gap of the grid. So in the end we'll have 9 prompts and we'll pick 9 books from them prompts to read. Now I don't read 9 books a month. Ever. Very rarely if I do. So the aim will be to read at least 3 of them and to get either 3 in a row, 3 diagonal or 3 down to win the game. So the aim is to get 3 in a row and then I'll have won and I'll be satisfied with myself. I was thinking maybe if I read 6, or would it be 5? If I read enough to get 2 lines, then maybe I'll treat myself to a book. I was thinking maybe like a book I've already read that I don't own, because I have a lot of them and I just never buy the physical book, even though I would love to. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But that is the basis of the game. I really hope that makes sense. I think I've confused myself trying to explain it. But hopefully it'll make more sense once we start playing and you'll get the gist of the things. If I can make fun graphics, I'll create a board as well. We'll see on that one. So let's just start. I've got my phone that's got my prompts on, I've got my laptop with my Goodreads open, I've got my Kindle, we've got it all. So let me just screen record, so hopefully I can add it as a fun little graphic. Let's go, I guess. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm so scared to spin it. I feel like, because once I spin it, I'm committed. I've got to pick a book. Right, first spin. Ah, what's it gonna be? Ooh, mystery. Nice. I love mysteries. I've got so many that are on my physical and my Kindle TBR that I want to get to. So I'm happy with that one. That's a good first start. So mystery, what a great category to kick things off with. One of my favourite genres. I've picked to read A Picture of Murder, which is the next book in the Lady Hardcastle series. I think it's the 3rd or the 4th book. Maybe 4th or 5th. Not sure. But yeah, it's the next one that I have to read. I've got it on my Kindle. I love these books. They're always such good fun times. 4 or 5 stars, like a solid, just easy to get through, fun to read mystery. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Okay, let's see what the second book we'll be reading this month will be. Or on the TBR at least. Oh, what's that going to be? A book with blue on the cover. Okay. I feel like that should be fairly easy. I feel like a lot of like the romances have blue. Again, like the mystery thrillers have got blue. I feel like I've got quite a lot of blue books. I'm confident I can find one for that one. I've chosen Unwell Women, which actually doesn't have that much blue on. It's more on the sides and the back, but allow it. This is a non-fiction. It's like subtitle is A Journey Through Medicine and Myth in a Man-Made World. So it is just that. It's a non-fiction exploring kind of women's roles in medicine and how they've kind of been treated through medicine. Literally, I think it goes all the way from ancient Greece, yeah, to modern day. I actually have started reading this. I'm about a 1/3 of the way through. I started it last year and put it down. It's quite information heavy, as you would expect, and I felt like I couldn't read it all in one go, and I had other things I wanted to read, but I'm looking forward to getting back to it, and hopefully I can just read small bits, little and often. Book number 3. Spin the wheel. What's it gonna be? 5-star prediction. Nice. I was saying in my previous video, I think, one of my goals this year is to just read more books that I think I'm going to love, because I always put off reading them for some unknown reason. So this is a good prompt to set me up for a good reading month. So 5-star prediction, another really exciting prompt. I'm going to read The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I read Circe last year and loved it, and everyone have said I'm going to love The Song of Achilles just as much, if not more. It's had glowing reviews from pretty much everyone I've seen. So yeah, I'm really excited to get to that one. Okay, so that's our top row complete. Let's go on to the second row. What's it going to be? Ooh. An author you know and love. I wrote this prompt with someone in mind because they've got a big backlist that I've been working my way through that I want to get to. So I'm happy with this one. This worked out well. I'm going to read Anxious People by Frederick Backman. He's one of my favourite authors. Every book I've read from him has been, again, 4 or 5 stars. And this one's been on my TBR for a while. It's one of the few books by him I haven't read, but it's actually the book club that I'm part of. It's our big pick for this month, so perfect timing. I'm really looking forward to reading this and getting another one of his books read. Okay, it's time for the 5th prompt, and this is the middle square, which I feel like is crucial in a game of tic-tac-toe. You always want to be the first one to get the middle square right, so let's hope for a good prompt. Fingers crossed. What's it gonna be? Ooh, 4-word title. Okay, none immediately spring to mind, but we'll have to have a look at the shelves and come up with a book. Bear with on that one. So the middle one, the big one, I would argue, it's always the spot you want to get on tic-tac-toe first. I'm going to be reading Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez for my 4-word title prompt. This was actually a really hard one to find. I thought I would have loads of books with 4 words in the title, but I had loads with 3, loads with 5, but none with 4, but eventually I found this one. Yeah, I just had to count it and make sure it was 4 words. Yeah, another romance that I'm really looking forward to. I picked this one up recently. It's been blurred by Beth O'Leary, Emily Henry. It's supposed to be good for fans of Ali Hazelwood, who I love. So yeah, really excited to get to this one, and hopefully another new romance author for me that I enjoy. Okay, time for the 5th spin. What's it going to be? New to me author. Ooh, okay. That's exciting. So I've got an author I know and love and a new author. Perfect. For new to me author, I've got a little rogue actually. I've picked Around the World in 80 Trains by Manisha Rajesh. So this actually wasn't on my TBR. This is actually my boyfriend's book. I understand I've got 100 books on my TBR, many of which are books by authors I've not read from before. But I just really fancied reading this one. I think I just really want to go on holiday and I can't at the minute, so let's go travelling through reading. I think it follows Manisha and her fiance as they travel the world. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading this one. I've heard good things. Another non-fiction. What is this from me? I read like 4 non-fictions last year and now I'm reading 2 in 1 month. But yeah, hopefully I can get to that one. Right, it's time for the bottom line. What are we going to get for the first one? Oh, I'm so nervous. I don't know why I feel so nervous. 2024 new release. Interesting. It is only February, so not many books have come out. And if you've watched my other videos, you know I don't read that many new releases. But that, again, was one of my goals for this year. So, perfect. That's going to take a lot of thinking about, though. I'm going to have to ponder on my 2024 release for a while. So, I have a confession. I have searched high and low for a 2024 new release that has actually come out that I can get my hands on and that I'm actually really excited to read. I didn't want to just pick a book for the fun of it, and pick one that I wasn't actually invested in reading, especially because new releases are so expensive. And I couldn't find one. A lot of the books I've got saved that I want to read that come out this year come out in March or April time. So I'm gonna have to wait a while for them. So I have cheated a little bit, and I have picked a 2023 release, which maybe I should have made that the category anyway, the prompt, rather than going for 2024. I just didn't expect it to come up so early in this game, you know, the first month that I'm playing it. But anyway, so I hope you can forgive me. I've picked a 2023 release, and I've picked The Hike by Lucy Clarke. I love hiking and I love mysteries, so what a perfect combination. Yeah, I think it's about like a group of friends and, oh, in Norway, amazing. And then a woman goes missing, and death ensues. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Like I say, I love hiking, so it's either going to be right up my street or it's going to put me off hiking forever. No pressure. Bottom middle, what's it going to be? Second to last one, the penultimate book. Oh, I think we're just in the genres. A horror. Ooh, okay, that's exciting. I read only a couple of horrors last year, but I loved them. So, yeah, I'm up for that. Let's find a horror. Horror was another category that I actually really struggled with. Despite making one of my goals this year to read more horror, I actually only had, well, I only found one on my TBR that classified as a horror off the bat, like the first genre it was categorised under was horror, and that was Mr. Mercedes by Stephen King. I'm quite glad that this one has come up because I think otherwise it's kind of the book that would just sit on my Kindle TBR for years and I'll never read it. So yeah, I'm excited to get to this one. I've read a couple by Stephen King, but not for a while, so I'm excited to get back into Stephen King should I pick it up this month. Okay, it's time for our 9th and final prompt. What's it gonna be? Let's end on a good one. A romance! Nice. I'm in my romance phase. I just got Kindle Unlimited, which obviously is known for having thousands of romances, probably hundreds of thousands. I'm happy with that. Romance, yes, that was a good one to end on. Okay, romance, my last category, the last space on the grid. What a great one to end with, like a light, easy, fun read. So I've picked Twisted Games by Anna Hong, which again I've got on Kindle Unlimited, so I can read it on my Kindle. I read Twisted, was the first one Twisted Love or Twisted Hate? Whatever the first one, I think it's Twisted Love. I read Twisted Love last year and really enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to carrying on with the series, getting my romance fix back up again. So this is my completed grid. Here's my 9 books that I will hopefully be reading this month or picking from this month. I keep acting as if I'm gonna read them all, but no, I'm gonna probably pick 4 or 5 from this stack, that I'm going to focus on picking up this month. So a lot of them are on Kindle. Like I say, I read probably 50-50 Kindle and physical, and I didn't want to restrict myself to only picking physical books for this TBR. So here are the 4, here are the 4 physical books that hopefully I'll be picking from this month, and then obviously the 5 on the Kindle as well. So yeah, I'm really happy with this stack, this selection. I feel like I've got a good mix of genres. Like I say, I like to mood read, so I feel like I've got a good variety to pick from this month. So hopefully the books that I choose from these 9 will complete a row on the grid and I will win the game. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm super excited to get to these books. Let me know which ones you think I should prioritise, any that you've read and loved. But yeah, hopefully I can succeed. It would be a shame to fail my first month, wouldn't it? But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned to find out how I do, I guess.